What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, here drove the e-bike. Drove the e-bike down to Da Nang from Hoi An this morning, and was not bad at all. The bike performed very well, and as you can see, fully protected from the sun. And this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Now, I don't like coming to Da Nang. It's a shithole. It's filled with too much bullshit. It's too busy. They are building high rises along the beachfront like there's no tomorrow. Soon it'll be full all the way down, and you know, whatever. Da Nang's population, when I arrived in Vietnam right around close to this time in 2019, the population was hovering around 900,000. And fast forward to today, 3 years later, the population is closer to 1.3 million. So they've added 400,000 people in the 3 years that I have been here. And it's just gotten busier and busier and busier. Listen, it's great to come down, take a bike ride, even spend the day at the beach. Even go across the bridge into the downtown area, maybe walk around a little, stop, have a coffee. It's a little bit of a maze back there, so on a hot day, I don't know, you could spend a couple of hours before it started to get, boring and uncomfortable. And that's the name of the game here in Da Nang. If you come down to the beach for the day and swim, or a half day and swim or whatever, hey, it's great. I really did enjoy the bike ride this morning. But after a couple of hours, there's nothing to do. Da Nang does not offer anything in the way of any kind of daytime pursuits, let's say. Whatever, I'm not going to bash Da Nang all morning. I just wanted to show you a little bit. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I want to show you a couple things that, in my opinion, turned me off. A couple examples. Okay, so they're building some kind of elaborate stage here. They're going to have some kind of show, and it'll be a nighttime show. And this stage extends all the way into the water here, and God only knows what it's going to be. It's all tourist attraction shit right now. So yeah, you can come down here and you can shake your ass a little bit standing where I'm standing, listen to some extremely loud music, because they don't know how to play shit at an appropriate level. And this place, I assure you, let me do a little bit of a 360, some stage here. Something's going on here. I see a sign over there. This entire area there'll be 50,000 people down here, and it'll be a nightmare. That hotel straight back there with the plants on top sitting in the center, that's Grand Terrain. That's a 5-star. That is where I stayed my first 2 weeks or so when I arrived in Da Nang. Excuse me, not the one in the center, I apologize. The one here on the left. Now they're fixing it and refurbishing it currently a little. But yeah, that one on the left, it's right on the beachfront. That's where I stayed my first couple weeks when I came to Da Nang. That's where I made my first Vietnamese friends, etc., etc. And like I had said, after several months of being in this crazy city, I was like, duh, I'm getting the hell out of here. It's too crazy. There's nothing to do. You know, it's kind of like bullshit. And that's when I went to Nha Trang and stayed in Nha Trang for several months. The first 3 or 4 of those were gorgeous, beautiful, awesome, and then the virus hit. They shut Nha Trang down for 3 months. I couldn't even go anywhere. Well, I could still go to the beach. I could still go to the gym inside of the Airbnb of the high rise I was staying in. Panorama hotel and apartments in Nha Trang. Love it. Loved it when they lifted the virus. Domestic travel, flew back to Da Nang to get married, and then have settled in Hoi An for the last couple of years. Yeah, this is, you know, you can, you know, if you want to come to the beach every day, and I'm telling you, I was here for my first several months, and I went to the beach a lot, rented a chair, chilled out, read my book, did a little swimming, hung out. You can't do it every day if that's all there is. Walk around the city of Da Nang, look around, hit a few coffee shops, hit a few restaurants, and then that's it. It's done. It's over. That's why I like living in Hoi An. It's natural, it's nature. I can go fishing there. I can take bike rides. I can go to, you know, areas where there's vast amounts of nature. This is Da Nang's a concrete jungle. And that's all there is to it. Doesn't have the population density of Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, but it's number 3. And, you know, a lot of the locals have gone home because we're getting close to the 10 a.m. hour. They have cordon sectioned off areas where you can swim, and you can't swim anywhere else, which is stupid. And that's because there are so many people that come down here, and they've had a bunch of drownings this year. So they're real paranoid, and of course they only have so many lifeguards. I don't know why they don't have more lifeguards to cover the whole beach, and why you can't swim where you want to swim here. The beaches of Hoi An, I can swim anywhere I want, as far as I want. If I want to go out there and kill myself and drown, I can do it. Here, they watch you like a hawk, and in these little sections that they have spaced off for swimming, in the mornings and in the late in the day, you've got, again, 100,000 locals coming down here and filling those swim sections shoulder to shoulder. That's no fun. This place in the morning with the exercise and everything, it's cute. But I'll tell you something, at night, oh, you do not want to be down here. No, 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 no. So I did end up bashing Da Nang. It's just natural. When I come down here, I'm hanging out, riding the bike by the beach. I had breakfast this morning at a little school back a ways that I used to frequent when I lived here. And now I'm going to head back down to the beach. I'm going to look at the ocean for a little while. I'm going to go visit my old neighborhood real quick. And then I'm getting the fuck out of here and I'm going home. Back to Hoi An. There's nothing to do here. I looked around for Eli the fat ass bike guy, Eli the fat ass in Vietnam. I know these are his haunts. I know he likes to ride his little clown e-bike around, or his little grandma bike around. I sure would love to run into him today, but who knows? Day's not over. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. Now, I'm sorry, I have the camera reversed. I can't see the screen. But yeah, it's becoming like almost like a Miami beach, and it's that crazy and wild in the evenings along this whole long street that runs several kilometers beachfront. Yeah, it gets quite insane in the evening. I guess I would say, in my opinion, me personally, once a month, come down here at night just to watch the freaks and the crazy crowds, and then that's, not even once a month. Let's say a couple of times a year. I just simply don't want to live that way. Bunch of, especially now with the tourists, the Western tourists, the drunk loser expat bums that must be inundating and running around this place at night. It would just make me want to throw up. All right, peace out. I'm going to do another video maybe by the beach. Have a good day.